Should Halo the Master Chief Collection be labeled as early access on Steam? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, GamerJlee here, and before we get into today's topic, I want to give credit where credit is due to 343, who earlier this week patched the MCC and fixed a lot of the issues that came with the Halo 2 PC launch, as well as the update that followed on Xbox. And a lot of issues have been resolved, including Halo 3's performance, Halo 2 hit detection, the random projectile glitch, and even an improvement of the FOV issue that I highlighted in one of my latest videos, which you can check out right now. Now, I'm glad to hear the patch actually did some good and people are starting to enjoy the MCC once again. However, I will say if 343 and Microsoft would have just delayed the launch by a week, all of these issues, glitches, and problems could have been avoided, but hey, hindsight is 2020. But let's get back to the topic of this video, and one that I've not heard anyone mention or discuss in the Halo community. But would it be better if Halo the Master Chief Collection was labeled as early access on Steam? I thought about this a lot after the terrible launch of Halo 2 on PC, and I felt like it would be a very interesting discussion to have, so I put out a Twitter poll asking, if Halo the MCC was labeled as early access on Steam, do you think it would be more acceptable? Now, the reason why I worded it the way that I did is I didn't want to give people voting too much information on which way to vote or my opinion on it, so that way I could get a more accurate, neutral idea of what the community thought about this topic. And to my surprise, I actually got a good amount of votes, with, at the time of recording, it has 53 votes, with 35 in favor of being labeled as early access on Steam and 18 against the idea. There were also a few replies to the poll which I would like to read to you guys and then give you my opinion on where I stand on this topic. The first person to respond to that tweet was Infamous Kid, moderator of mine on Twitch and overall good dude. He responds with, "Doubt it. By that standard, might as well mark it on Xbox as game preview. But seriously, the game is buggy all over, it wouldn't make a difference." Mysterious Stranger follows that up with, "Not really. They promised they would release the full games when they were ready. And that's exactly what they should have done, especially after how MCC 2014 turned out. At least that's the way I see it." And those are both valid opinions, valid takes, but to clarify, the idea of the MCC being labeled as early access is not for the people who know what Halo the Master Chief Collection is, but more to inform people who don't know the history or issues behind the game. I mean, the failures of the MCC have been highly documented, but to my surprise, in my last few videos, a lot of people in the comment section had no idea what they were getting into or even how bad a shape the PC version of MCC was really in. Now, this could be for a number of reasons, but I think a lot of these people who are coming back and giving Halo a chance on PC are people who have moved away from Halo and years later are coming back to experience the quote, good old days, unquote, and what they're actually experiencing is an unpolished, unfinished game that is being rushed out the door as soon as possible. I'm also highly aware of the concern that labeling the game as early access could possibly give 343 and the fanboys a way to deflect criticism and say, well, you can't judge it because it's not fully done yet. But do you really think we would let 343 get away with that excuse? No, hell no. This will not protect 343 from criticism of their shortcomings, and it sure as hell won't stop the community from speaking out when they mess up. But what it will do is inform consumers and fans of what they're getting into and why or why not they should consider buying the game. But do you really think after 6 years we would let them get away with that excuse, whether in early access or not? Let's be honest here. The game has been fucked since 2014 and it has had its ups and its downs, but it has never been considered 100% finished by the community. 343 might have regarded it as done at one point, but this is in no way a finished product whatsoever, whether that's on PC or Xbox. And the reason why I think it might be smart to put this game under the early access umbrella is that there are a lot of players that are buying this game for the first time and are expecting a fully finished game and are not getting that. They are expecting a working, functioning game, but what they're getting is a complete mess. Now, this is a discussion. I'm not saying I'm 100% right and that this is the only way to go, but what comes first to me is informing and protecting people from buying an incomplete, broken clusterfuck of a game. And that is why I continue to make these kinds of videos, to inform consumers, fans, and people in the community. I will be trying to make more discussion videos like this in the future, so stick around because honestly, I enjoy making these types of videos and talking to the community about issues and ideas of how we can continue to improve Halo and for the betterment of the community. But those are just my thoughts and opinions. What are yours? Let me know down in the comment section down below, and as well, I will have a poll in the top right corner, and hey, let me know, do you agree with me or disagree with me? Let me know there, because I would love to seriously hear if this is a good idea and something that we should try and get implemented, or if this is just a dumb way and it could cause more problems and more excuses from 343 Industries in the future. I would love to know your opinion. Let me know down below. Now, if you excuse me, I got to get ready for a third apocalypse, and I might have a small talking head video coming out shortly that I think a lot of you may want to watch, because this beef between Keemstar and H3H3 isn't just going to affect the drama community. This is going to affect the entire goddamn platform, and I'll explain why in a future video. But thank you guys for watching, and as always, GamerJlee signing out.